going on, guys? Dave here, JDH Reptiles. Another clutch update. I think I have three to update you on today. So we're going to do one today, obviously one tomorrow, one the next day. But I'm going to get all three of them bust out today. So we just turned off our incubator. I don't know if you saw today's little short I put up a little bit ago, but the incubator's off. Like I've been saying, we have this one girl. She's at 25 millimeters. I just checked her follicles. But let's say, perfect world, let's say this month even, she was to ovulate. You know, you got 30 days before a pre-lay shed, 30 days before she lays. The chances of that clutch actually dropping this year still is slim to nil. And even if it does, this could be late December. There's no reason to keep the incubator running anymore. Not for that. So typically what I do is when I see my first female ovulate for the season, that's when I turn my incubator on. And then I give it, you know, obviously it gets a month and a half or so of running before the first clutch goes in. So we might as well get a month or two of no incubator running for no reason. You know, just shut it off. So we're going to keep an eye on her. 25 mils this week, not too bad. You figure, you know, she's got probably at least another month or so of growing at that rate before she ovulates. That puts us into November. Like I said, you ovulate, you got roughly 25 to 30 days. They do a pre-lay shed, and then it could be another 30 days or more before they lay. It's going to be January at that rate. So, no big deal. We'll take a little bit of time, save some electricity. All right, so you guys are here for a clutch update on clutch 24. So, I got to grab her card. Excuse me, because she's got a lot of genes and I can never remember them. But I think the pair, or I think the mother's genes are pretty darn close. If not, the fact they're all here. So the sire was a pastel Cypress hypo. The female was sold to us as a superfly, so super pastel fire, leopard, enchi, butter and lesser, same thing, het hypo. Okay, so lots of genes. That's what? Super pastel, fire, leopard, enchi, butter. 6 genes plus het hypo. And then the dad's got pastel, so that adds that. And then cypress and hypo. So lots of genes in play. So I'm going to lower the camera down. We're going to take a look at these animals. There is, let me look here, because I don't remember. I think there's 7. There's only 5. 5 animals. So we're going to lower the camera and we're going to look at all these animals. I think we have not decided. I don't think we've decided what we're going to keep or not. So I don't know. We'll lower the camera down and take a look and see. All right, here is the first one. So this is a male. It is a firefly, so pastel fire, and man, it is really creamy looking. I would expect the blacks to be a lot more faded if it was a visual hypo. Let me see if I can lighten this up a little bit or darken it up a little bit. So this one to me, God, I'd almost say it was DG, but yeah, I think this is a firefly het hypo. Really clean, but not a visual hypo. Alright, now we got number 2. So this one is a visual hypo. So this is a male, and I believe this to be a pastel fire enchi cypress. So really cool looking animal. The head's really neat. It's kind of a really cool head stamp. And obviously it is hypo. And I don't know for sure, but I don't think we're going to keep this one. We're definitely not keeping the last one. So again, I think this is firefly, so pastel fire, enchi, cypress, hypo. Alright, so here's number 3. I think this is the same as the last one. I think this is a firefly, enchi, cypress, hypo. And it's a male. So even if we do keep one, we won't keep them both. I mean, it's a really cool looking animal. So far, I don't think we've hit lesser, and I don't think we've hit leopard in either one of these. But I love the head stamp on that. Really neat looking. So male, firefly, Enchi, cypress, and hypo. Really cool looking animal. All right, here's number 4. This is probably gonna be our keeper. So this here looks to me like Superfly, so super pastel, fire, Enchi, leopard, cypress, probably lesser also, and visual hypo. And this is a female. So honestly, what this would do for me is it would take the female, the mother of this clutch, make it a hypo, and add cypress. And that would be the replacement down the road for the dam of this clutch. But this is a really cool looking animal. Love the pattern, love the way it looks. I mean, just a really cool looking animal here. So again, I think this is a female Superfly, so super pastel, fire, Enchi, leopard, cypress, lesser, hypo. Kind of like the all gene animal, I think. Really cool. Alright, and this is the last one. This one is a male. And I'm not sure if this can be a holdback or not. But this one here, I had to grab the card because I couldn't remember. So this one I wrote down as a super pastel, leopard, lesser, cypress, hypo. So I think we missed on Enchi, and I don't think there's any fire in this. So again, I think super pastel, leopard, lesser, cypress, and hypo. So really cool looking male. Number 5. Alright guys, so that's the end of clutch 24. If you guys think I got any of those wrong, please post those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. I like to bounce ideas off people. I've had a handful of times where some of you guys have replied and said, hey, I think number 3 is this instead. Or I've had somebody actually write me on Facebook and broke all the animals down and explain where I missed on this, or, you know, where, you know, the combo of this and this changes the eye stripes or whatever it may be. You know, when we work these projects, especially ones we've never worked before, there's always opportunity. You know, we look at the female, we look at the male, we gotta kind of assume that pairing certain genes together will give you this outcome. I think I've said before, I know it's a term that Ozzy uses too, and it's hypothetical guessing of these, you know, these, what we believe to be genetics for these animals. So it's always possible I could be off a little bit. I always would love to have perfect answers, you know, perfect genetics every single time. And I think that's, if we jump into this hobby and we always expect to always get 100% of everything we purchase, especially when you're dealing with 4, 5, 6 gene animals, I think you're going to find yourself disappointed from time to time, because I just think there are things that we can only predict. We can, like I said, look at the pairing and kind of assume what we think something would make, especially if it's never been made before. So you got to kind of, you know, understand that when you buy these 4, 5, 6, 7 gene animals, it's possible you're not going to get a gene in there. Not that I'm trying to give leeway for people to make up stuff. That obviously is a no. But like the last 2 with all those genes, like I think the one probably has everything. But it's possible it might be missing a gene, or might be missing, you know, might have one instead of the other. Like on the last one, I think there's only 4 genes on there. It's possible maybe I switched one for the other. I don't know. You let me know what you think. But that's the end of clutch 24. I got 25, 26, and 27 still to do. So actually I got 3 more to do. 28 and 29 are in shed boxes. And again, that's it. So I'm going to close this video here. Love to hear your comments. leave a message down below. And check out the links down below. We've got a lot of things up on Morph Market, but we don't have everything. If you're following us on Facebook and Instagram, you're going to see we're doing daily deals. A lot of these deals have been almost $100, or some have been over $100 off what I've got them listed on Morph Market. So if you see something you're interested in when I post on Morph Market or Instagram, send me a message because I'll give you a hell of a deal. But that's going to do it, guys. We appreciate it. Thanks again. We'll see you in the next video.